Hello. We're back, and we're early. So early that the sun is out still. It's Friday. The middle of the day. Kind of. And we are about to go over the week's news stuff. It's a lot. A couple large impact stories, and a lot of smaller stories, but it's a lot. It's still a lot. Let's go over, starting with, let's warm up. Let's warm up with something small. We'll warm up with something small here. And it opened up in the wrong tab, of course. All right. Xbox has greenlit the next game from Ninja Theory, aka the creators of Hellblade, which just released Hellblade 2. A lot of people have mixed reviews about that because they're saying that the gameplay isn't too fun. A lot of people are suggesting up the difficulty on that because the gameplay is a little slow. It is a narrative game. It isn't supposed to be an experience. People are still having mixed reviews about it, but that's just a side note. But they have greenlit Ninja Theory's next game. We don't know what it's gonna be, but according to Windows Central, that they have something else in the works, because the developer did like put out a send-off. Let me switch it over here, like a send-off tweet saying, "Hey, thanks for everyone playing games. You guys are great," so on and so forth. Other titles, not as popular. Kung Fu Chaos, Heavenly Sword, Enslaved Odyssey of the West, Devil May Cry. I guess Devil May Cry, it's kind of popular. If anyone remembers, Ninja Theory was acquired by Microsoft in like 2018, right? Announced in 2018, but I think they were acquired at that same time too. Yeah, and then I think they specifically said there's no plans to shut down Ninja Theory yet. So we'll see how well Hellblade 2 does. It's a $50 game, shorter game. But we'll see, because you know how the industry has been. We might not see this next game that they've just greenlit. We might not even see it. Speaking of studios being acquired, a studio that hasn't been acquired, Larian Studios opens up their 7th studio after announcing they're not going to work on any more Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. Like Baldur's Gate 3 was their last non-original IP that they want to work on, but they are working on 2 quote-unquote very ambitious RPGs. Their 7th studio, Larian Studios Warsaw in Poland, but they are, like I said, moving away from existing IP, trying to get something new going. Who knows when we'll see it? There's no official announcement of what they even could be at all, besides that they're ambitious RPGs. Click the tweet by accident. It might be 10 years before we see one of these, depending on how ambitious they are. Independent studios since 1996, we value the freedom to follow our creativity wherever it leads. In this case, after 6 years in the Forgotten Realms and much discussion and rumination, we've decided to seize this opportunity to develop our own IPs. We're currently working on 2 new projects, and we couldn't be more excited about what the future has in store. It's still early days. We'll tell you more about those later down the line, but know that even as our focus turns to these new games, the sensibilities that brought you Baldur's Gate 3 are alive and well here at Larian Castle. That is from the boss Sven Vink. I don't know how to pronounce those names correctly, but that's from the boss. So that's exciting. Yeah, did do better than Spider-Man 2. It was more Divinity Original Sin 3 than Dungeons & Dragons. That's fair. If it's more ambitious than Baldur's Gate 3, will our systems be able to even handle it? Will we need a 60 series graphics card, like a 6080 graphics card? What the fuck? How ambitious is this gonna be? Hopefully, they're just good games, right? That's all we can ever hope for, is that they're just good games. Next story. Last week we were talking about how you need a cable to time travel the new GPU. Yeah, exactly. Last week we were talking about how Xbox was in fact planning on putting Call of Duty on Game Pass. And now we have kind of not confirmation, but some quote unquote reputable insiders that have been saying that Game Pass will make changes when Call of Duty comes out. Industry insider Shinobi602 claimed on Reset Era, which is I think a forum. Yeah, there will be some changes. We don't know what the changes are going to be, but there's going to be some changes. Just explaining like the history of Call of Duty, Activision, Blizzard, stuff like that. We'll see what happens. Again, June 9th. June 9th is when we're going to know more stuff, which is like 2 weeks away. It's exciting. I haven't seen anything about Yakuza 9. There is a big story coming up, but we're going to hold off on it for a minute. X Defiant released, even though it's been being tested for months and months and months. I did play some of the closed beta or alpha, whatever it was, a while ago or last year. It was fine. It's an okay shooter. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing like genre defining. It's solid, but apparently the servers couldn't handle it. It is free to play, but the servers couldn't handle it. There was a lot of bugs, of course, and now they're already struggling to patch and update it. It was intended to be released in October of last year, but it was delayed indefinitely, and it is now the end of May. So yeah, Ubisoft doing Ubisoft things. Make sure you download Ubisoft Connect if you want to play the game, though. That's always great. I don't know, maybe we'll try it out in a couple weeks when it's settled down in there, just to see how different it was since I last played it. There's gonna be a couple news stories in here that Vendraco's gonna like, I know that for sure. PlayStation Studios London closes officially. It was founded in 2002. They didn't really work on anything big. PlayStation London Studios officially closed. It was announced the closure a while ago, like February or something. It's been around since 2002. Like I said, they didn't work on anything nuts. The Getaway series and the SingStar franchise, which are like PS2 era stuff, but it's just officially closed now, obviously. Send off tweet over here. Obviously, sad studios closed, but like, what were they doing? To be fair. Yeah, that the Getaway series is a thing. Or was a thing now. Nintendo acquiring, did I post this? Yes. Nintendo acquires Shiver Entertainment, which is kind of wild. Nintendo really doesn't do acquisitions, right? Like ever. I think their last acquisition was like 2 years ago. Yeah, like 2002 they acquired. What does it say in here? I think it says in here. Yeah, Dynamo Pictures, and SRD. What the fuck is SRD? I don't know what that is. That's the actual legal document or whatever. Shiver Entertainment. And if you don't know what Shiver Entertainment does, they do ports. They did the Hogwarts Legacy port and the Mortal Kombat 1 port for the Switch, which I guess the reasoning behind this is so they can have a dedicated company to do ports for games. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, Mortal Kombat 1. By welcoming Shiver's experienced and accomplished development team, Nintendo aims to secure high-level resources for porting and developing software titles. Nintendo said in a statement. Exactly, Nintendo really doesn't do acquisitions. So like, those ports apparently, I guess, did well. Shiver joins Next Level, the developer of Luigi's Mansion 3, and Retro Studios, developer of Metroid Prime and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and Nintendo's roster of North American studios. So not too many North American studios and not a lot of acquisitions. Before Dynamo Pictures was Next Level Games in 2021 and Monolith Soft Xenoblade in 2007. So like 5 acquisitions in the last 20 years, something like that. Wild. So we'll see what happens. Let's do this one first, and then we'll hit the big story, one of the big stories for the week. We're gonna watch a trailer, and it's gonna be the Shadow of the Erdtree trailer. Oh fuck, the Shadow of the Erdtree trailer. The link is broken. I haven't watched it yet. The story trailer. It's 3 minutes long, and we're gonna watch it. Everybody, shut the hell up.
The kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal.
What the fuck? For free.
An affair from which gold arose.
Oh my god.
And so too was Shadow born.
What the hell is this?
What followed was a war unseen.
What the hell?
One that could never be put to
He's
song.
carrying this? Or golden rings?
A purge
What is that?
without grace or honor.
Whoa.
The tyranny of Mesmer's flame.
Mesmer's flame. Oh my god. Some blood flames? This is the Shadow of the Erdtree story trailer that came out a couple days ago. This is dark. Interesting.
And so kindly Miquella would abandon everything.
Looks like a rune? Like a rune arc?
His golden flesh. His blinding strength.
His golden flesh.
Even his fate. But we are not deterred.
The new sites of the new touch braces. Who are these guys? Is that Bar in the book?
Will you walk with us?
I'm gonna have to watch it a couple more times. $621. Four weeks away. I should have crossed it off from work, but I did not. Anyway, that looks pretty cool. Pretty hype. Pretty effing dark. Did I play Elden Ring? I tried it out for a little bit. I played like a couple hours. Kind of like dropped off. But I might pick it back up. So yeah, that's exciting, of course. But now to the one of the bigger games. I don't know about the biggest, but one of the bigger news stories is that IGN buys Gamer Network. Gamer Network includes GamesIndustry.biz, Eurogamer, Rock Paper Shotgun, VG247, and Dicebreaker. IGN's a big thing. What do you mean IGN's still a thing? IGN's a big thing still. There are games in Europe? Yeah. The UK-based games media company has been acquired for an unknown sum from ReedPop, who does conventions like Comic-Con and PAX. So that's like, so if like, as someone who goes around looking at gaming news, these are sites that you would cross-reference, like between IGN, Games Industry, Eurogamer. I use a lot of VGC, like this is from VGC. But now most of them are all under one company. So there's gonna be so much redundancy. There's no way these companies stay alive. Yeah, there's no way all these companies stay alive. It's so like IGN's already doing so much of the same stuff that all these companies are doing. It seems like just buying up competition and then shutting them down, which is wild. And then even VGC is a commercial partner with IGN. And IGN, where was it here? IGN Entertainment is the division of Ziff Davis that includes IGN Map Genie, How Long to Beat, and Humble Bundle. Did anyone know that? I didn't know that until I didn't realize that. IGN also owns Map Genie, How Long to Beat, and Humble Bundle. I bet you guys didn't know that. You guys, I'm sure you guys use those sites. I know Vadraco uses Humble Bundle a lot. Wild. I had no idea. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this moving forward to see what happens from this, where the ripples will go. So this is pretty. This is like Xbox. This is like Xbox acquiring Bethesda, right? All those years ago, which kicked off all of the acquisition stuff and all of the layoffs and everything. That's one of the bigger stories of the week. Moving on. Smaller story, PlayStation's working on a free-to-play mobile platform, which is fine. I think Xbox is doing the same thing for free-to-play mobile games. Who knows when it's coming out? Who knows how well it's gonna do? It was found out the source of this story comes from jobs listing of an individual in this role will spearhead the design and implementation of this platform, working in partnership with the internal teams to connect mobile games to PlayStation services and ensure that all mobile games meet PlayStation's quality standards. Consuming software energy to design PlayStation's platform for developing, publishing, and operating free-to-play mobile games. So, we'll see. Maybe, hopefully, they put some fun stuff on there. That would be cool. Fun free PlayStation games on your phone might be pretty fun. More footage or more leaks from the Valve game. Again, I'm not going to show the footage, but this is actual. It's showing someone like running around in the game. In this tweet, Deadlock, formerly Neon Prime. It doesn't. I watched it. It doesn't look like anything that I would play. There's a rail system. Kind of like Sunset Overdrive or BioShock Infinite. I saw a lot of movement on a rail system, as well as 19 playable characters. 19 off the rip is so many. For a 6v6, that is so many players. So many heroes to choose from. I think that's a little overwhelming. So we'll see. Again, it didn't look like anything too interesting. So we'll see when more stuff comes out about it. But again, I'm not going to link this one either because it is leaks. It's not official releases. We could do We'll do Helldivers next. Arrowhead CEO steps down to focus on more creative stuff. So the CEO of Arrowhead, the developer of Helldivers 2, Johan Pilstead, I don't know how to pronounce names, steps down. I realized that running an organization of over 100 people to however large it is going to get, it means I will have to choose between deepening my love for game creation or the business track. So I reached out to Shams. We had a lunch. We asked him if the chief business development officer, Shams, I can't pronounce that name, is the new CEO. So the CEO is going to focus more on developing the creativity stuff behind Helldivers, I guess. I mean, that could be cool. If he's the vision of if he's the creative vision behind Helldivers, why wouldn't we want him to focus more on that, right? Need a scapegoat for backlash? I don't know about that. There's not really been a lot of backlash for Helldivers at all. So we'll see what's going on there. I think it'll be good. New Overwatch stuff. And by new Overwatch stuff, they're removing one of the modes, the Hero Mastery Gauntlet, because quote unquote doesn't resonate with players. So season 11, you're not gonna be able to play it. So the Hero Mastery Gauntlet is gonna get removed. As we prepare for season 11, we've taken the time to evaluate a variety of game modes based on how much they are being played. Hero Mastery Gauntlet was intended to bring the high score chasing excitement of Hero Mastery missions into a multiplayer format. Unfortunately, it hasn't resonated with players in the ways that we hoped. With this in mind, we have decided to discontinue Hero Mastery Gauntlet as a permanent mode, and it will not be available to play starting Season 11. There are still, I think, a couple weeks left in the season, so if people still want to play that and get those things, you can. but as soon as Season 11 launches. Season 11? That's wild. That's already a Season 11. That's going to be it for Hero Mastery Gauntlet. Exactly. You have to do all the stuff this season. Next up is a lot of stuff in this next section here. Where should we go next? Short news. Activision confirms Black Ops 6 as the next title. There was a teaser with like the truth lies on top of Mount Rushmore and like a website, thetruthlies.com. Is that what it was? Yeah, truthlies.com. Or it's a weird like VHS or like a CRT TV with 6 channels, right? Referencing the Cold War game. So it's just been confirmed finally. We'll see more June 6th during the event. Or June 9th. I mean, June 9th we'll see during the event. Exciting for people that like Black Ops or Call of Duty in general. See what happens. If it's on Game Pass, I'll play it. That's it. If it's on Game Pass, I'll play it. More small news. Did anyone remember the Alone in the Dark reboot getting released in March or whatever? Anyone remember this? Anyone remember this? Because I didn't remember. The Alone in the Dark reboot flopped. And hey, it's from Embracer. Guess what? We'll see what happens to the people that made this game. Where was the marketing for this? It has effing David Harbaugh in it. Where was the marketing for this? Why wasn't he in a ton of ads and commercials for this game? Why wasn't he promoting this? Why was he not promoting this game? It reviewed, I think, a 6 out of 10 on IGN. And I think they said as of writing the article, there was only 23 Steam accounts playing the game. 23 accounts. The peak was 1,600. Where the heck was the marketing for this? I don't understand. A 6 out of 10 is not bad. Like 6 out of 10 is a decent game. So maybe if we put this on the list, we might put this on the list of games to try. Assuming we can still play it. They don't like take it down for some reason because Embracer's nuts. And the bane of the games industry. Wild. I was like, this game came out? Anyway. Next. It's still there right now? Okay, good. Something Vindraco, I know, would get a kick out of. Atari acquires Intellivision. But only the brand. Not the Amico console. Which is kind of crazy. What is Atari doing acquiring stuff? The Amico stuff is still technically, I think, in development. Obviously, Tallarico's gone. It's been gone for a while now. So what would be the point in selling the brand and not the Amico to go with it? I think they're using this to maybe fund a release. I think they're trying to release it just so they could stop working on it. I think they're too far in to like kill it off. So they're just going to release something. And they'll probably use this money to do that. Instead, it acquired just its branding and the rights to more than 200 games from its portfolio. The remaining Intellivision Entertainment LLC will therefore rebrand to a different name entirely and continue to develop Amico console. So it's still technically in development, this is a pretty cool acquisition because it is just branding, so it shouldn't have too much impact on development jobs. Knock on wood. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they get to release some cool new stuff in the future. All right, who wants to talk about the incredibly unhinged video that PlayStation/Sony released the other day or yesterday? Let's watch it. I want you guys. We just need to watch it. It's like a creative future video of what their ideal creative gaming society will look like in the future, like 10ish years down the line. We have to watch this. It is so incredibly unhinged. It is so out of touch, and I cannot. You just have to see it. Let's watch it. Listen to the words. Listen to all the buzzwords in this.
How far will imagination carry us? Farther than we can see. The limits? There aren't any. Not in time, not in space.
It's like AI
Not
wrote
here.
this. I'm pretty sure AI wrote the language here, and maybe also is speaking.
We're free. Free as anything. Free to dream and create. Colors you can almost touch. Lights that dance in the dark. Sounds you can feel in your bones. It's like magic. Real magic. It gets under your skin, stirs something deep inside. And just like that, new stories start to spill out. Those stories.
It's
that
just
fire
that easy.
inside us. It's catching. It's
Look
gonna
at the
lead,
devices.
bound over the tangible, the digital, into realms untrodden, unimagined, beyond the edges of our little worlds, and into places no one's dreamed of yet. We're linking arms
Look
with
at
every
the
story out
Park.
there, making them deeper, richer.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Something you can
The
feel.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
They call it condo. That feeling.
They call it Condo,
It's
guys.
that drum in your chest. Because these dreams, they're not just ours. We're passing them on, handing them down toward a future that thrums with heart. Together, into the endless possibilities of Kanto. Create infinite realities.
So that was that. That was that. Super unhinged. I don't get what they're trying to say here, other than make games. It was literally a trailer for ideas, but nothing like realistic. None of that stuff will ever be real. It's so... I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So we'll see. What else? What else? Going off of this, in that same... I think there was also some sort of PlayStation conference thing at the same time, where one of the execs... Which exec was it? It was the head of... PlayStation Productions and Product. This dude loves AI. Predicted that technological advancements in gaming will see the focus shift from graphics or visuals to immersive narratives. I envision games become more personalized due to advances in technology and AI, enabling customized experiences for each player. Yada yada yada. For instance, NPCs in games could interact with players based on their actions, making it feel more personal. How exciting. Again, AI in general has been used for forever. So why are they trying to do more with it? I don't understand. Yeah, they can do that now. But here's the best part about this. About what this dude's nonsense is saying. This is important for the younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha audiences, who are the first generations that grew up digitally and are looking for personalization across everything, as well as looking for experiences to have more meaning. Guys, did you know that Gen Z and Gen Alpha love AI? Did you know that they're demanding it? They're screaming for AI to be more, like involved with their lives. Did you know that? Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. from the Gen Zs and Alphas that I've talked to, because unfortunately, they are out in the world in the workforce. They don't give a shit, and they also don't like it. I don't understand. Who's telling these executives that this is the way to go? Who's telling them? Who's giving them this information? That's what I want to know. Where are they getting these things from? I just don't. It makes no sense. Sony is going off the walls. Okay, next. Small story, more Sony stuff. Astrobot game? Question mark? Rumors of an Astrobot game. People love Astrobot. I've only played a little bit of the most recent one, but there is a prolific game leaker who said that there is something in the works, might simply be called Astrobot. If you like Astrobot, get excited for a new one. That's basically it for that one. I read that as Astro Boy. No. Astrobot. Hopefully we see it soon. There's supposedly... there are slight rumors that there's going to be a PlayStation event this month, and this month being almost over. So maybe next week there's rumors that there might be a PlayStation showcase or state of play next week. Nothing official has happened, but there are strong rumors that there's going to be. We'll see. Might see it in there. Let's do a quick refresh to see if anything has happened while we've been going. Baldur's Gate 3 PS5 physical deluxe edition delayed due to production issues. Ooh, this is interesting. The next Doom game has a name, will be revealed at the showcase in June. There's something known as Doom Year Zero. Doom the Dark Ages is the reported name for the next Doom. But Doom Eternal was 4 years ago? That's wild. So that's pretty cool. That's some cool news right there. Not Dune, Doom. You know Doom? You should know all about Doom, Vindraka. You were alive when it was in development. I think that's it for like news. Let's go into some cool stuff. Cool news. Actually, no, let's do chat picks first. News from chat first. News from chat first. And as in, like, if you yourself in chat want to suggest some news, join the Discord and put it in the news articles thread. Greedfall 2, the Dying World trailer. Let's watch that. Yeah, we already touched. Taryn, we did already touch on that. Hellblade 2 did get released. Mixed reviews. They were complaining about gameplay. People were suggesting raise the difficulty. But it was like promoted as an experience. What are stages? People in our land. We take everything and give nothing back. One should always be the last resort. Whoa. Is this an expansion? Yeah, it's an expansion. I think. It looks pretty cool. I've never played the Greedfall game, but it looks pretty cool. Detective Duck did come out. I did see that. More chat news. The creator of Stardew Valley says he won't rush Haunted Chocolatier because it's better to have a good game delayed than a bad game on time. And you know what? I agree with that. I agree with that Hundo P. So they've been, I think, talking about this Haunted Chocolatier thing for a while. Not too concerned with the pressure of releasing Haunted Chocolatier, saying it's better to have a delayed game than better to have a delayed game that's actually good than a bad game that's on time. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. For those that I don't really play Stardew Valley, I don't have the time for that. But I know a lot of people are super excited about this, like super excited about this. Can confirm it is being worked on, and it is going to theoretically be very good if they're spending so much time to make it. All right, now we're moving on to cool stuff. Cool news articles. Well, cool stuff. Someone dumped 100 mods into into Starfield to make it look like Star Wars. It's a Mandalorian full mod. Look at this. Look how cool this is. It's an ATST. Look at the world. You can see it's a little janky, but hell yeah. That's so cool. I love putting Star Wars mods into anything. That's awesome. Over 100 mods. Imagine if imagine we could get a game that is actually like that. Yeah, if there was a Battlefront 3. What was that? This was a Total War? Star Wars Total War or something? A Star Wars Total War in development, which is pretty cool. So we'll see. Next cool thing. Hey guys, Kingdom Hearts is on Steam, or will be on Steam. There's gonna be mods for sure. There's gonna be 4K upres mods, obviously. Can't wait for those. So we'll see once the modders get their hands on these, we might jump back into them. Once we see how they. When is the exact? Is there June 13th? The first time ever. Exciting. I still haven't played 3, or like 2 other ones, so that'll be cool. We probably wouldn't start. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Kingdom Hearts is really good. I really like the series. Next thing, we got our first look at Keith David's Zavala for Destiny in this video here for the final expansion. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see it.
I used to think I'd give anything to bring you back.
I think they're gonna see it.
I won't lose another soldier in this war.
Okay.
I used to
Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Of course I like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is great. I streamed the first 3 games and started the 4th one. But just was not able to get back to it. Voice is very close, which is most likely why they picked Keith David, because in general his voice is very close. That's the first look at the final expansion. Hopefully one day, the entire everything for Destiny 2 is free or for one low price, because that would be awesome. But obviously, RIP Lance Riddick. Another cool stuff. I guess it's cool. There's a couple people I saw talking about this. So I don't know if you guys would be interested. There was some sort of new season or something announced for or released for Fortnite. This like indie shooter Fortnite. Chapter 5 Season 3. Sounds like a book. I don't understand. Got some Fallout stuff in it. Some Mad Max looking stuff. We got Magneto in there. If you, I guess, have ever heard of this game and are into some of these IPs, we got a new season live now. There's the map. A lot of red going on. There's still the goo over there. Guns on top of cars. I've never played the thing. Never played it. Yeah, same. But there's Magneto. He looks odd. His face looks like super generic. I don't know what this is. That's a cool sandstorm. There's he doing stuff. I wonder if he's gonna float around like in the Marvel Rivals game / Sigma. That'd be pretty cool. What else? A lot of photos here. Oh, there's the power armor. That's pretty cool. They are proportional, which is good. They're not like weird shaped. Is that a bottle cap? Looks like a bottle cap. That bottle cap's big. But yeah, out now. You can update your games right now and play the new Fortnite season. A ghoul skin would be pretty sick. Okay. Let's do one more look to see. Actually, we actually went through this. Well, I guess because there wasn't a lot of Friday news because we're still in the middle of the workday, like I said. Let's do one more quick look at news to see if there's anything more. Oh, did the Doom game, that's it. So nothing in the past 20 minutes. I think that's it. I think we've done it. I think we've accomplished another week of Gaming News Roundup. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, if you have any news suggestions that you want to talk about, join the Discord, put in the thing. Let's go check. I'll go check since we have a little bit of extra time. Let me go see if anyone put anything in the news articles. Okay, so we've got Warhammer. No microtransactions for Space Marine 2. This is coming from GameSpot, which is good. We like that. I think there's just too many Warhammer games. I think there's just too many games. There's too many Warhammer games. That's my opinion. It's cool that there's no microtransactions, but why do we need so many games? So the game will launch September 9th on all platforms except for Switch, but no microtransactions is always good. Of course it's 3-player, because why would any game studio want people to play with their friends? Why would they want to do that? Let's do this one. Respawn job listings. That's cool. Like we were looking at the PlayStation job listings for the multiplayer or for the mobile stuff. This is pretty cool, actually. Respawn job listing for the multiplayer FPS project, which is awesome. If it's anything Titanfall related, I think it's gonna just like print money. If not, oof. Like if they want to just print money more so than what they're doing with Apex, it has to be Titanfall related. Oh my god, that would be so awesome. If we had a new Titanfall, oh my god, that would be great. That would be so cool. I think we would all be playing it. Like, I think all of us would collectively be playing that game. For sure. Taryn, this is actually pretty funny. Lethal Company skins in Fortnite? Huh? What? Huh? That's so funny. Look at it do a little dance. I just want that dance. You got the stop sign. Is this real? It's from esports? Is this real? It's a leak apparently. If this is real, that's pretty cool. If this is real, I'd be more excited to play Fortnite. I hope this is real. I wouldn't be surprised if it is though. If it isn't though. If it's not real, it's a pretty good fake. It's a pretty good fake. All right, so I think we can dream. Yes, we could dream. So I think we've officially covered everything now. With one more refresh just in case. Or fine, nothing in the last 20 minutes that I could see. So that's gonna be it for this week. The week of the 19th of May. The most interesting and fun gaming news that we could find. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope you guys like the VOD, because this will probably be up. I will have some time to actually edit, so this might be up tomorrow. This might be up tomorrow. Hopefully it is. That'd be sick. But thank you so much to everyone that joined in live. Thank you if you guys are going to watch the VOD later on. Again, if you want to participate, again, check out. Thank you, Vindraco. There is an S at the end though. Check out the links. Follow on Twitch to join the discussion live, and join the Discord to add stories that you find are interesting and want to talk about on stream. But that's gonna be it for today / this week. Thank you again.